Welcome to the Charo Chess Club's YouTube channel. In today's video, we're going to go over how to attack an uncastled king. So this is a very common mistake that we'll see in a lot of games. And here's a blitz game that I played recently. So pawn to c4, pawn to e5, everything's looking good. Bishop comes out, we're going to hit with e3, and then we're going to play d4, pawn to d6, knight to f3. And now this move, c6, this is the first move that maybe is a little bit of a mistake. I like c6, but not now. Let's play the knight out, let's castle. So we attack the bishop, and we kick it away. We play bishop to e2, probably could play bishop to d3 right away. And the knight comes out to e7, and I think the reason for this is that black is very scared of this pin on g5, so they don't want to play knight to f6 and then bishop to g5. But I think that'll be fine, especially if they just play h6 right away. But they play knight to e7, castle kingside, and now pawn to h6, bishop to d3, and now we really need to start castling right away. And we play pawn to g5 here. And right about now, I'm thinking, okay, how can I make the most out of this position, right? So how do we attack an uncastled king? You know, our opponent is playing way too many moves that should be played later on in the game. So the first thing we do is you have to pin. The reason we're able to attack an uncastled king is because we can pin with our rooks and our queens going up and down the files. And of course, we can make use of that f pawn, right? So how can I get my queen over here to make use of that diagonal? So those are kind of the two things we have. How can we attack the king this way and this way? We're going to see that in this game. So rook to e1. So that's our first move that we really like. And the idea is this rook is pinning the knight to the king. Bishop comes to g4. Let's kick the bishop away. And now we can attack on the f-file. Again, this knight cannot move. So when we exchange, they have to take with their f-pawn. And I want to say, how can this queen magically be here or here, somewhere to attack the king? The rook's doing a very good job. My knights are pretty well placed, but I need to get my dark squared bishop and this rook into the game. So what did we do here? Well, we played queen to d3, and this is attacking a free pawn because we still have that pin. Black decided to defend the pawn with the rook. And now from here, we have a great move. Knight takes on g5. So the idea of this is that we want to get these two pieces into the game. And the only way we were going to do that is by sacrificing a piece. And now the bishop has a pin, a relative pin. There's also an absolute pin because we're pinning it to the king, right? So we got two pins going on here. And now I can bring this other rook involved. So all the pieces we have are working. These two pieces for black, they're not working. The king is in the center. The king cannot escape. So they try to defend the knight. We bring the rook up. Queen goes out of the pin. We bring our other rook in, again, making use of this open file. And from here, it's time to start winning the game. So rook takes. The knight cannot take because of the pin. Capture, check, and we already have checkmate right here with bishop to h6. And this would have been checkmate. In the game, it was a blitz game. We didn't find it that quickly. We played check, and we had a few checkmate threats, including on the back rank, and we eventually got checkmate. But the point is, always castle early. We know we like to attack, but sometimes we have to wait till the middle game. The point of a good opening is to get into the middle game so we can start playing some chess. And when your opponent isn't castling, look for those tempo moves, look for ways to develop, and most importantly, make use of the open file and the diagonal on the f-pawn. Thank you for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe for more chess content.